can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Moore going in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here's a designed run. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty early in this game. The message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll struggle to get positive yardage here, only up to about the 5. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. Big connection there. They get all the way near midfield on that one.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
That pickup good for 29 yards. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throwing again, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and
he bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So we've played one quarter. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. London brought in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. James Cook, touchdown Falcons. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
60 Bobcats. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations must pass. Is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Moore going in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He keeps it himself. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down. Here's Barkley. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. Set to go now on first and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he's taken down up past the 35. Here's Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. To throw is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Motion man is Hyatt. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. We're out of the gun. They give it to Barkley. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play. On second down, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up second down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long. Here's Williams. This one complete right side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the...
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go now.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. Here's Williams on first and 10. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore.
There's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Throwing on second down, Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up here, first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll run it here with Saquon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. He'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's second and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown Atlanta. Now the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Williams. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
79 Broncos.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. This is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. Still going. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance.
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Moore going in motion. Here's Barkley. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Falcons. The PAT, up and good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. That one good for 29.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Williams to throw on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. To throw it again, it's Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken at the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of...
That is caught. What a throw. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Hook. Crazy. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Now Barkley. He slams it in there, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Swift. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regular.
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Woo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Okay, they get the timeout called. They got one big play. Can they do it again? Don't go anywhere. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Here we go. One final play. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.